Hey everybody, Mark Quinn with the Dos Marcos podcast here on the floor of the Primetime Expo, having a blast. A lot of great people here, and we've got Rick Weinberg who is the Senior Vice President of Business Services here at Nationwide.
Hi Mark, how are you?
Thank you for coming. Thank you for spending some time with me.
Thank you for taking a few minutes with me today.
Of course. So have you had a good show?
Our prime time has been just spectacular. I was just comparing some quick notes with some colleagues. Some of the vendors are leaving extremely happy. Others are going to go home very happy. A lot of members were telling us they had a great show. When members come to my booth and they are already predisposed to win, they've already participated in some of the programs I was there to talk to them about, I know we're off to the races. So I think it's going to turn out to be a great show. And you know what? It's our first time in Houston. I've heard a lot of exciting things about the location. I heard a lot of exciting things about the programs. So I think we're going to end up finding out that Primetime Houston was a great show, and people may be watching this podcast in March or April or May or June and wondering, should I come to the Primetime in Las Vegas? You should be here. There's a lot to gain from being at Primetime.
We've had a lot of conversation around that, actually, and being here, there is so many benefits to it. I want to talk to you about Energy Star, Rick, because that's such a significant part of what happens here at Nationwide. So can you talk to us a little bit about why it's important for members when they come to this show to come and talk to you guys about Energy Star, the connection that all the vendors have to it, and why it's of benefit to everyone concerned?
Well, the Energy Star program was started as a public-private partnership back in 1992. Shortly after that period of time, I frankly started with Nationwide, and some of my colleagues and I quickly realized that Energy Star products, technologies, and innovation, energy efficiency, was being built into many of the products our manufacturers needed to bring to market and sell. And they were bundling Energy Star and energy efficiency with their innovation. So it didn't take a big leap of faith to figure out our manufacturers were going to sell and market the products. Our retailers benefited by selling the products because those were the added value, feature-rich products. Consumers wanted the products then because they wanted energy efficiency. They still want energy efficiency. Climate change, sustainability, energy efficiency are a hotter topic today than they were in 1992. And more importantly,
growing, right?
And growing.
And it's going to be even bigger, right?
It's not going to stop growing because sustainability in this planet, we've only got the one. We need to take care of it, right? So, and consumers, frankly, are walking in the store predisposed to want to buy the most efficient, most innovative products. So when independent retailers or manufacturers here present Energy Star, they're going to present the most feature-rich products to a consumer, especially in the case of durables, that's been out of the marketplace for 10 years. You mentioned you're from the bedding industry, most of your background, but it's no different than an appliance. There's a lot of new technologies in bedding. There's tremendously new innovative technologies in appliances and electronics, in the new connected home products from Google, in the AT&T connected home products and mobile products that we have. So the members who are most prepared to present and sell Energy Star and the new innovative products to a consumer who's been out of that marketplace for 10 years and hasn't seen the most innovative new products will be rewarded with a consumer who says, thank you for taking the time to show me the newest, latest, greatest, most innovative product with not just the efficiency and savings I want, but the new features that make it an enjoyable purchase. And I'm happy to part with a couple of bucks so I can have the really nice one. And you know what? That makes me feel so good about buying here. I'm going to become your loyal customer in the future. So Energy Star, energy efficiency, innovation, great brands are really important not only to us, but to our members making money and our consumers getting great values and building a business that we can all benefit from.
Okay, so let's talk about the consumer for a minute because you
Right.
brought up that it is important to them. I want to drill down on that. Is it important to them? One thing that you said that caught my attention was that they haven't been in the market in many cases for 10 years because these products have long life cycles. And so I think sometimes, and it's true for the bedding industry also, Rick, we forget that they're fresh to a lot of the innovation that has come out
That's
in a
right.
lot of the products that we offer. So part of what we do, or the retailers out there, the members do, they need to be educators about that stuff and build value into Energy Star and what it really does mean, right?
Not only are you 100% right, the secret, of course, is to not only be pre-trained, we've got great video libraries and training, not only to have great values on the floor, our merchants negotiate and develop special models that have a lot of great feature content, a lot of great energy efficiency, a lot of great innovation. So the consumer isn't being asked to pay more than down the street, sometimes even less, but sometimes slightly more, but for a lot more feature-rich and value-rich product. So if we do a great job, then a salesperson in a couple of minutes ought to be able to say hello to a consumer, present a great branded value. This is not some off-the-shelf, this is a great product. I mean, French door refrigerators, how many were there 10 years ago, right? How many Google Nest thermostats existed 10 years ago? In some cases, zero. How many people really could attain the kind of most efficient Energy Star washer status with as little of water and energy use 10 years ago? So these things didn't exist. Certainly people couldn't do as much laundry as they can do in a 5 cubic foot drum in one load, not just saving water and energy and lowering their cost of owning the thing, but how about the amount of time? How many less loads per month does a customer need to do? You give them back 8 or 10 hours, they'll kiss you in addition to pay you for that machine.
Oh,
so
for sure.
It's a matter of really finding comfortable ways to take the best products to market, be trained, ready, prepared, tagged in the store, whether it's online or in store, but have the tools there to tell the story in a couple of minutes, not a long, drawn-out presentation. These are great brands, great products. You know, a lot of other people are going to make sacrifices to tackle climate change. Many of the retailers in this building, whether they're selling connected home products that drive efficiency and convenience, or home appliances, or televisions, are going to be rewarded with enhanced values for the consumer and enhanced profits for them when we help tackle climate change by selling the most efficient products.
So let's talk about the benefits then. Okay, so a little bit on Energy Star, and what are the biggest benefits about having Energy Star products?
Well, Energy Star products are not only, in most cases, going to be much more efficient than what the products have that the consumer has in their house. If they're using water, they're going to be more water efficient. If they've got new cycles like a washer that washes great in cold, or a dryer that uses less time and it dries the clothes really well at a lower temperature because it's also being paired up with a washer that spins out more water and the clothing comes out of the washer even drier already, then the dryer has less work to do. All of these things are not only efficiencies that will save the consumer dollars, they really will use less energy, they really will use less water, they really will save the consumer time, they really will do things like handle your clothing better. You know, the Google products, I myself just got a refresher, they will all connect to each other. So you might have a smoke detector in your house today and it might go off, and if you're not home, well, it was nice it went off, but how about your connected home Google smoke detector that sent a message to you through your Wi-Fi and you got it on your phone and you dispatched the fire department? So connected products, energy products, they're all going to connect, not just with Energy Star and efficiency, but also for customer convenience, energy management, lighting solutions. These all play together, and these things are really important to consumers, not just for their pocketbook, but for their sustainability, their footprint, and the way they lead their life. So it's really a lot of benefits to Energy Star.
So Rick, Energy Star's been around for a while. So why is it important for members to train more, train their sales associates on Energy Star and how to actually present it better, point of sale materials that might help explain it and build value in Energy Star? Why is it important to continue to do those things?
Well, Energy Star, like any great set of standards, is constantly updated. So the lowest threshold product that might have been efficient 10 years ago may not even make the list today, may not even be a technology that meets the minimum compliance standards, but there's also new innovations that come with efficiency, products that didn't exist before, features that didn't exist before, and it's not like they need to know a ton of things, they need to know the most exciting new things. So we're constantly raising the bar on efficiency, but we're also constantly raising the bar on innovation, bringing new products to market. And you know, the benefit of an independent retailer is that highly trained customer experience, that sales assisted floor. We need to, in just a couple of minutes, make sure that customer feels good about their shopping experience, feels good about buying local, feels good about the brands and the products they're bringing to market. So it's constantly an effort to make sure our members have the best information and the best messaging that's important to the consumers right at their fingertips or right at the edge of their lips.
So how about the money side? Is there a financial benefit in terms of any kind of special rebates that come to either the dealer or the consumer when it comes to Energy Star products?
You know, there's always been financial benefits for the dealers. Some were bigger, some were smaller. Years ago, when energy savings was much bigger and could be measured in tens of dollars, well, utility companies passed on tens of dollars like rebates. Still today in some markets and select products, some utilities, some municipalities, some organizations pass on consumer incentives. That said, there's an arsenal of mail-in rebates or utility rebates still available in most markets that can be found on EnergyStar.gov, but we also port those over to our own group website at nationwidemember.com and put it at everybody's fingertips on the Energy Star page. But there's also special incentives that we negotiate with the manufacturers on special Energy Star qualified models, like the MP10 appliance models that were offered here at the show. That was a large list of models from 7 of our most robust vendors in the appliance segment, and those 7 vendors came up with a large cross-section of special models where the members got special prime-time pricing and special savings, but they also got special trailing credits. As they sell them through over the next quarter, they'll earn special bonuses, including some Energy Star bonus. So yes, there's municipalities incentives, there's manufacturer incentives, and there's special group developed incentives in many markets and on many models.
Rick, you've been doing this for a while. You have a lot of passion for it. Why? Why are you so passionate about helping the members at Nationwide?
You know, frankly, Nationwide was developed to help our members have the competitive advantage to grow their business. There are not very many opportunities where you can put together a plan that says, let me think about this. Our manufacturer partners are expecting us to help them grow their business. Our dealers need us to help them grow their business profitably and bring them advantages. The salespeople that work their floor need strategic advantages so that when they're one-on-one with the consumer, that they really have the ability to get a yes and a happy yes from a consumer that'll bring them back again and again. And the consumers that shop their store, they're certainly an extension. We have the chance for a common 4-way win when we take these products to market. So when we take the most innovative products to market, that are built by our manufacturers, that need to be sold by our retailers and represented by our salespeople, and we are able to put more profits, more earnings, better brands, and better values out there and give them competitive advantages. That's a win-win-win-win that is sustainable from year to year and grow to grow. So for 14 years, the Energy Star national community has recognized Nationwide and its members with Energy Star awards, most recently with the Partner of the Year for Sustained Excellence. That's a really special award only by the finest companies, and you're going to continue to see us pursue that kind of effort because it's really meaningful to our most important constituents, our manufacturers, our retailers, our sales associates, and our consumers, and everybody we touch along the way.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Great job. Thank you for your passion.
Thank you for coming to Houston, and we hope to see you again in prime time in Las Vegas.
I love it. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Have a good show.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.